If you want to make a ring and you want the bead to stay more vertical, we're just going to put it through the hole, and we want to keep it up and down like that. So what we would have to do is we'll bend this one way, and then we'll just bend this one the other way. And don't worry if this is going to twist, because once it's on your finger, it's going to be totally fine. And then you can get your ring cone and just bring that one around, and then bring this one around to this side. And then just see how it's looking like that. So you want to try to keep this as vertically as possible. So if you have to give it a little twist, you can always do that too. And then we're just going to go around to the back. So we're just going to go around the back here where you want to finish the ring. So put it at about the size that you want. And then we want to remove it from the ring cone. Hold these wires in place, and then right at the center back we're going to take one, bend it here, and take this wire right through all of the loops here, and then bend it over here, and then take this side and bend it into the middle of the ring here. So we're just going to go in here, take this one in all the way through, and then what you need to do is cut these quite flush. So take this one and give it a clip, and then take this one and give it a little bit of a clip. Now it looks like a bit of a knot at the back, but at that point you can just pinch them in so it's flush, and the same thing here. Just pinch it in so that the wire is hidden and it's kind of flush underneath there. Then we'll put it back on the ring cone and just adjust it around. You can always get your pliers and fix it a little bit more so it's more vertical, but that's the idea, is you really want it to stay more vertical in the middle there. And then when you put the ring on, the heart is going to be vertical. So the cat face, actually it looks a little bit more like a lion. It's also got a vertical hole, so we're going to take about 12 inches of the 18 gauge wire and just center it on the wire like that. And then what you want to do is you want to do the same thing where we bend this one way and then bend this one the other way. So we're going to bend that around here. If that gets a little crinked because of the ear, you can always like fix it up a little bit how you want it. So bring it around here, and then we're going to place it on the ring cone. So take your ring cone, place it where you want, and bend this one all the way around, and then this one too. Make sure the bead stays somewhat vertical, and then bend that one all the way around. So it's gone around a turn above and below the bead, and this is still vertical. Then we're going to line them all up at the back and remove it from the ring cone, and just make sure you hold all of these in place. You could always use 20 gauge wire. It's going to be a little easier to work with, but for this I'm just using the 18. So now we're going to take this one and bend it up and through those wires, and you want to line up those 3 wires there. We're going to bring this one around and then give it a little wiggle to pull it in place, and then you can clip that end, and then we're going to hold these again together, and then we're going to take this one. If you need to, if you feel it slipping, put it back on the ring cone just to make sure they're lining up again, and then you can remove it again. And then you're going to take this one and go up and through. So we're going to go around there, pull it with your pliers, just pull it tight, give it a little clip, and then you want to tuck these ends in so they're not going to be sharp. So here and here you can just tuck those ends in. So we'll just put it back on the cone, make sure the head stays vertical, and there you have your funky ring with the bead that has a vertical hole.